Hi, this is Amy. Thanks for stopping by. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make a name ornament out of 12 gauge aluminum wire. Just wanted to show you a few ornaments that I've made recently to sell for the holidays out of scrap wire that I have left over from doing my bridal hangers. These are just a few. Just wanted to give you some idea. If I can get them turned properly. Kind of had them all mixed up here. Like I said, these are just a few. I have so much extra wire that if you have any ideas on things that can be done with it to reuse, repurpose, I don't throw it away. I mean, it will be recycled if I don't figure out something else to do with it. So that's not something I don't intend to waste it. But like I said, those are a few that I'm selling now. Okay, get started. I have a 12 gauge piece of silver aluminum wire. It's probably about 24 inches long, approximately. I'm going to start from the left. I am left-handed, so keep in mind too, if I'm doing something a different direction than what you would be comfortable, you might have to switch it around. It's one problem with being a lefty. Okay, I'm going to start out first by going up like that. I'm going to take my tool, and I'm trying to keep this small. Second time I've done the video, so I ran out of wire, so I have to redo it. Anyhow, then I'm going to go ahead and loop it over like that. I am using my needle nose pliers too, in case I forgot to say that. I'm going to bring the wire around behind the A, as such. Again, still using my needle nose pliers. I'm going to grab a hold of that wire and then bring it around to the front. And if you want, you can straighten that out, make it flatter. But basically, it goes behind, and then I take my tool and wrap it around and then go behind the bottom loop here. Then I'll place my tool inside this bottom hoop, straighten it out before I make my M. And I forgot to say too, I'm making my name since it's short and sweet. I like to keep my videos short so that they're not too long and time consuming to get to the point. I'm not a big fan of videos that drag on and on and on, especially training videos. So I made a hoop in my wire, so I just pulled it up, hooped it down. That's the first part of the M. I'm going to bring the wire up behind, as such. Take my pliers and put it in here to make a little hoop. Pull it down for the first hoop in my M. Now technically, when you're doing cursive writing, an M has 3 hoops. However, we had so many people that are not used to cursive writing that we had to go to 2 hoops. Alright, so I bent the wire up behind. I'm going to go ahead and grab it here at the top, bend it back over again to make my hoop. And there you go. You have the M. Alright, put the tool back in there to straighten out the wire on the side of it. And there you go. You have your A and your M. Now you can make this smaller if you don't want the name to be as big as what I'm creating. For the Y, basically I just take my tool, bend the wire straight up. I'm going to place my tool a little bit up here on the wire, like that. Bend it down. And let's see, I do have a tool. I have another little tool that I use that has some little hoops on it. And I'm going to stick that in between here. That helps me to make my Y. I'm going to bring it around so it's up like this. Like I said, you can straighten it with your fingers as you're going. And then I'm going to go back to my needle nose, put the needle nose in the wire, or bend it back like that. Okay, so then you have this part of it. I'm going to take my tool, kind of measure it a little bit quickly, bring it around like this, and then I'm going to put the tool back in here and then straighten that wire off to the side. Let's see here, get it better than that. Okay, take the tool and do this. So I have my name. Now, what I'm going to attempt to do, and I did this with a thinner piece of wire, but we'll see how it goes, to make a little thing over the top of it to hang it from. I'm going to place my tool in here and just try to bring the wire up above it. Okay, so it goes up like that. I don't know if you can see it, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep my fingers out of the way for you to see it. Do basically the same thing over here. And just loop it around. Just so you have a kind of like a nice finish to it, like this. Now, you could probably do this with the tool, with the needle nose if you wanted to. But I'm going to just make little hoops to put my string through. So, whoops, did it the wrong way. And I meant to mention too that I am dyslexic, so I kind of have a tendency to go the wrong way when I'm trying to do projects, so bear with me on that one. Okay, so I have a hoop here in this wire. Well, I can get my tool out. I have a little hoop there, and then I'm going to make another little hoop up here. I don't think I can get my thing in here. Okay, probably can't. Yeah, I'll probably just have to bend it up like that a little bit, spread it apart, find it basically where I want it, and then bring up the wire like that. Okay, so you have two pieces, and then I'm going to try to match them up, basically like that, so I can put my string through there. Now what you can do if you want is do a little design with the wire that's left over. Now this piece isn't good right here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off anyways. I don't want that. But I do have another tool that has little shapes on it that you can actually, bend the wire into a nice design if you want to kind of scroll it down, or you can cut it off. Either way, it doesn't matter. And as you guys know what I'm going to say next, it's up to you. It's your project. But I'm just saying I like to maybe give it a fun little cute ending. But if you don't want to, you can just cut it off. Like I might cut some more of this off right here, just to give it a nice little finished touch, just so that you're not getting scraped by the wire. That's the main thing. Okay, so I have it like that. See? I guess I should say, see, like that. Then I have this nice Christmassy baker's twine, and I'm just going to, I can either just stick it through and tie it like that, or I can actually stick it through as a loop and then pull it through. But for the purpose of this, since I actually want them to be hooked together or tied together, I'm going to go ahead and tie them so they're more secure. Alright, so I have it tied together. Probably might do it a couple times just to make sure it stays secure. So you have that on there, like that. And then all you need to do is just maybe make a knot down the way here. And then just cut the tail off, make it nice and even. But there you go. You have a cute little ornament, and you can put these as like stocking stuffers or something to put on, put on the outside of your stocking. Because I know people have bought this from me before when I was making the monogram, like the 3-letter monogram. So, anyways, there you go. Or you can make it rounder, like a Christmas bulb. You can make a heart shape. There's a lot of things that you can do with this, but this is just to give you some idea on what you can do for cheap little gifts, maybe little tags to put on a gift, stocking stuffers, ornaments to hang on a stocking. If you're somebody that gives, as a tradition, gives an ornament every year, great. Make something personalized with their name on it. Anyways, that's all for this evening. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions, suggestions. Again, if you have any suggestions on things I can do with my excess wire, I would love to hear any ideas that you may have. Have a good evening, and once again, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate if you share it so I can get more subscribers. Let me know if you have any comments, questions. I appreciate it again that you stop by and take a minute to look at my videos. Have a good evening. Until the next time.